Listen, y'all, we live in a world of reality, right? And no matter how much you or myself may have a positive mindset, there are individuals who still live on negativity lane, right? And I say that to say, because I don't want for those who's making great progress to pay attention to those who are still stuck, right? They still waiting. Yeah. They still waiting on you to miss the mark. They still waiting on your relationship to break up. They still waiting on your kids to mess up. They still waiting on you to lose your job. They still waiting on your money to run out. They still waiting on to get that opportunity to say, I told you so. Ain't that funny how people just sit around to wait to tell you, I told you so. If a person has already been going through something, if you already expressed what you need to express to that person, you already mentioned if they've been cheating and you told them about what you thought and what you saw and they didn't believe that, then you don't need to tell you, I told you so, because they're going to eventually find it out for themselves. So why do we have to rub salt into the wound? It's not necessary. It's like we sit back and we get joy out of making people miserable, seeing people unhappy. And again, I can't understand it. And a lot of these individuals, shame to say, but it's the truth, are Christians who say they love the Lord, right? And love's supposed to cover a multitude of faults, right? Love's supposed to look beyond the fault and see the needs, right? And love tell us if we got to out against our brothers to go to them and tell them. But that ain't what we do. We don't go to nobody and tell nobody nothing. A lot of us. We get on that phone. We hold that conversation. Girl, man, let me tell you. But the same conversation that you hold with somebody else, you don't want them to hold that with you. So don't be so blinded to think that there is still not those same individuals that was back over there that came across over here. Don't be so naive in thinking that Satan is still not at his job, because he is. And he don't ride with strangers. He tap in with your family members. He tap in with your best friends or your so-called friends. He tap in with people you're dating and people with you, when you're married to. He even tap in with your kids. He do. He gonna get in by any means necessary. And what you need to do is recognize when he's working, right? Because he uses people to get his agenda across. And the people that he uses, we allow it because we ain't prayed up and we ain't covered by the blood, right? So we were easily swayed and we're easy to be used. He pushes you right out the driver's seat, put you in the passenger seat, and he drives on and create havoc everywhere he go. It's like that Allstate commercial with the man with the bandage. Everywhere he go, he create mayhem. That's what Satan does in various areas of our lives through various people that we know. And we never take the time to step back and say, this is so out of character. This is not who they are. They don't usually act this way. We never ask the question. We never pay attention to it. We never pay attention to it. We're never aware. Our notification alerts don't work all the time. And you need to heighten them jokers because they're going to be very, very beneficial for you in 2025. You need to be alert. You need to pay attention to your surroundings. You need to be aware. It's important. For you, it's important. But again, we live in reality, right? So don't be naive and don't fool yourself and thinking that you know that everybody came over with a good heart Everybody came up with good intentions. Everybody's going to be there for you. Everybody's going to have something great to say about you. Everybody's going to be supported. Everybody's going to be encouraging, inspiring, and uplifting. Not. They're not. They're not. So I don't want you to feel bad about it. I don't want you to beat yourself up about it. Baby, if they decide to act up and they show you who they are, where they at, then let them go. If they don't appreciate you as a friend, a family member, somebody you dating, somebody you married to, let them go. Free yourself. Don't live 2025 being miserable. It's easier to let them go than live with headache. That's all I'm saying. Because me, she, her, is going to be free. I'm not tolerating no okie doke from nobody. You can like me, you don't have to. And I'm okay with that. And you should be too. Yep.